up and get your joy up. Embrace this brand new day. Let light and love fill you up. Get your morning cup of Jubilee. So much goodness waiting, so much overflow. All this anticipation. Morning cup of Jubilee. Faith, love, and joy, the equation. Feeding your soul, you're amazing. Daily you're celebrating. Morning cup of Jubilee.
Good morning. You have tuned in to Morning Cup of Jubilee. I hope you got your cups, your mugs, your tumblers ready. Go ahead and grab that and listen to today's play of the day. We'll be right back.
I got a story to tell you. 6 feet under left me for dead, and the dirt you threw on me helped me bloom again. You ain't noticed flower bloom through adversity. I took all them broken pieces and made a dream. Walked right over the trap you set. Took a lot to get your ugly words out my head. Now I'm flowing and I'm glowing, so glad I'm free. Vibrating high, happy to be me. I'll take good of the bad you gave to me. Turn an off-key note to a melody. Take a flat line hard and make it beat. Make a dungeon a place of victory. He will. God will make good of the bad that you gave to me. Yeah. Take a flat line hard and make it beat. Make a dungeon a place of victory.
I hope you enjoyed today's play of the day. Go ahead and support independent artists. The link is in today's description. And today's episode is dedicated to Liz. Liz is one of my favorite massage therapists in Brooklyn, New York. Yes, my city. I met her years ago. And she is one of the people that taught me about how to protect my peace. When I met her, I was the principal at an elementary school in Brooklyn, New York, and I used to go to her, every so often for massage therapy, and she would always set the environment so that I could take a moment to stop, to reflect, to relax, and to rejuvenate. And I've always held that closely to my heart, and I have taken that with me throughout my personal life and professional journey. And so, Liz, this episode is dedicated to you. Thank you for helping me to preserve and protect my peace. And now it is time for today's sip of inspiration. And I want to talk to you about how to protect your peace. And I know, we hear it all the time. I'm protecting my peace. But sometimes it comes across a little aggressive, a little like I'm just going and, dragging people in the parking lot. And I just wanted to shed some light on some ways that we can really protect our peace in a way that feels progressive and not aggressive. Right? And so protecting your peace, it's not about drama. It's not always about cutting people off, even though sometimes that could be a part of it, right? But number one is spend some alone time with you and with God, right? Do you have time carved out where you just get to sit in silence before you have to respond to the noise? And I know we have busy lives. We've got to do this, do that, be here, be there, speak to this one, call this one, submit this, right? All of the different things that life brings. And it is also important to figure out within a given day, within a 24-hour period, is there 5 minutes, is there 10 minutes where we can just sit in silence, where we can commune with God, when we can reflect, right? Cry if we need to, laugh if we need to, walk if we need to, and hold on to our peace while also being rejuvenated in the moment, right? Those kinds of moments do rejuvenate. And for me, they are very grounding, right? That is the way that I start my morning. I told you all in an episode a few months back that when I put my feet to the ground, right, I begin to give God praise. I begin to say, Lord, thank you for this new day. And immediately, before engaging on the phone or anything like that, I try to get to my prayer closet, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, read my devotional, pray, cry, journal, right? And then come on out ready to face the world. And so that is one way that you can begin to protect your peace, right? Making sure that you're always filling up your peace and replenishing your peace before facing the world as much as possible. So that's number one. Number two is, right, curate your environment. Number two is curate your environment, right? And I'm talking about being able to control the things we can control. We can't control traffic. We can't control if somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but we can control our response, and we can control what we allow in our environments and what we send out into the world, right? So think about it. What are you listening to on your playlist? What are you watching? Right? Including those few minutes before you fall asleep, because that also matters with what your mind is meditating on, right? Where are you going? Where are you spending your time, right? You're interfacing with various people, and there's a lot of different energy in the room, a lot of different spirits in the room, right? But are you mindful of the spaces that you're going to? Are you mindful of the music that you're listening to, the shows that you are watching, and how it sits with your spirit? And then are you course correcting? If you're feeling great, great. But if you're not, if it's feeling like it's disrupting you, then perhaps these are some things that need to be removed, right? Maybe there's certain conversations that you have that are disrupting your peace, right? So it's really about curating your environment, but also evaluating your environment and continuing to keep those things that are filling you up and keeping you in a peaceful place, keeping those things in and pushing out the things that are disrupting your peace, okay? And number three, set boundaries. Number three, set boundaries, okay? And I know, we hear this everywhere. Set boundaries. You got to tell people how to treat you, how to talk to you, what they not going to do. Again, we're trying to be progressive, not aggressive, right? So setting boundaries really is about communicating in a way that you feel comfortable, what works for you in a way that's going to help you stay in a peaceful place, right? So it's not like we're trying to run and chase after peace. It's about filling ourselves up with peace and ensuring that we are in environments that help us to maintain our peace. So it is not something that you have to go chase after, right, and pursue more than it is about you filling up on it and maintaining it, right? So you are allowed to say, hey, this doesn't work for me, right? I don't like when you speak to me this way. Or maybe you used to participate in a specific event all the time, or people are used to seeing you go here, go there, do this, do that. You have the right to change your mind, right, and honor your peace. Maybe you changed your mind and decided, you know what, no, I'm gonna stay home tonight. Or maybe you decided you're gonna go. But whatever it is, let peace, right, be your portion. And don't be afraid to set boundaries and change your mind once you curate your environment, evaluate where you are, and say, you know what, this doesn't work for me. It doesn't have to be mean. It doesn't have to be aggressive. It's just got to be clear. You are allowed to decide what you let in. You are allowed to decide what you let go of, okay? And the people that love you, they'll understand, because all you're trying to do is to protect your peace and to ensure that you are in a place where you can be productive and pour out and also receive in the way that you need to, so that you can thrive and do all the things that God has for you on this good green earth. All right, so it's all worth it. That's today's sip of inspiration. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you tune in next week, Wednesday, 7:30 a.m. for Morning Cup of Jubilee. Until next time, bye.